All right, the teaser trailer for the Book of Boba Fett just dropped. We're gonna watch it, and I'll give you my thoughts on Star Wars.
Oh, he's technically Mexican and three-fourths American, but for three generations he's got that nationality. Great-great-grandpa headed south, whose kids had kids then turned around. It's not what the show's about, but it's why he's Mexican technically.
It helps that he was raised in New Mexico, lived in Guadalajara for 2 years, speaks fluent Spanish with a bachelor's degree in language and taquito.
So let's without further ado, let's do it, baby.
I am Boba Fett. Left for dead on the sands of Tatooine. Jabba ruled with fear. I intend to rule with respect.
The Book of Boba Fett, streaming December 29th on Disney+.
It doesn't look bad. I'm not super excited to watch it though. I'm kind of disenchanted with Star Wars, with the entire Star Wars IP as a whole. Ever since Rise of Skywalker, which is probably the worst thing I've seen in a really, really long time. Wow, that movie was offensive. I'm assuming the Mandalorian crew is doing the show too. The Mandalorian show is okay. It has a lot of potential. There were a lot of things to like about the series, but I feel like it fell flat most of the time. There are about 2 excellent episodes per season, and then a couple okay episodes, and then about half of them, in my opinion, are not good. There are structural problems and a lot of nostalgia bait that happens on the Mandalorian show. And overall, I think it is entertaining. It's just that it could be so much better if people just sat down for a little bit and thought about the script a little bit more and worried more about telling a good story than showing us things that we loved when we were young. And that's a pretty big problem with a lot of Hollywood recently. Is that the reliance on nostalgia baiting, and not giving us any real substance. I mean, you're going to see that in the Spider-Man movie. The best parts of that movie are probably going to be references to older movies that are better than the actual film itself. I'll watch it. I'll probably enjoy it, and then memory of the movie will probably fade very quickly once I leave the theater. It just doesn't have anything of substance on its own, and the Mandalorian show is very similar. In that regard, there are a couple of good moments, and the rest just kind of fades away. The Star Wars sequel trilogy has that problem, and that's also why I'm scared to see the new Ghostbusters movie. I mean, the trailers look pretty good, but I guarantee you half of the film is going to be, hey, remember this? Remember the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy Well, now we made a small one, baby. You remember? You remember when you were a kid and you got to watch actually good movies? Now I have heard good things about Ghostbusters, but I still have that gut reaction of I don't. I'm scared that it's going to be bad. This, given 100% the same vibes, looks like a lot of member berries. It will probably have some good episodes. It's probably going to be the exact same quality as The Mandalorian. And I mean, all these Star Wars shows also have the weight of the sequel trilogy pulling them down. Like you can tell a good story, but all all roads eventually lead to the sequel trilogy, and that hot garbage. It does look like they're going for an interesting route here, though. It could be okay. I don't like being negative all the time. I really like enjoying things. I just wish that I had more things to enjoy. I mean, you guys know me. I've been thoroughly enjoying the Wheel of Time show so far, and I wish that the people in charge of Star Wars right now cared more about Star Wars than they do. I don't think there was anything super groundbreaking here in the stills. I mean, yay, Boba Fett in his old armor. Deserts. He's in like a Bacta tank. Is that what we call him? And he wants to rule with kindness, not with. I mean, the effects look really good. I mean, it's really awesome. The technology that the Mandalorian show has created, the way they film their seasons is incredibly inexpensive, and you can still get high quality stuff like this. And it's genius technology, because none of the background is real, and it's rendered live in a 3D engine in that their 360 studio. It's brilliant technology that I think will be taken in really interesting places. There's not a whole lot to say, really. It's a teaser. I don't know if I'll be invested enough to be watching it day of, but I might get around to seeing it eventually. I mean, I also take issue with Star Wars because of what they did to Gina Carano. And I think that regardless of your politics, you shouldn't be fired from your job for having an opinion. I think that's something we can all come together on. I really don't think she said anything out of malice. And you can judge her opinion however you want, but I really don't think that gives the company a right to fire you. So that also leaves a sour Star Wars taste in my mouth, and we'll see. And I'm probably just going to drop this on Tuesday because it's just a short little video I'm not too passionate about. But it's there if you... Bye.